the last 22 years. I started in the basement of my home with just Elder Cynthia and 4 other willing workers. And so Elder Cynthia would have been with me for 20 years. 20 whole years, riding it out. And I was praying. I said, God, I know one day I have to pass this baton because it's a lot of work. But I know you raising up people that love the game and will give me inspiration to come, because it's hard. What gives me inspiration to come here every Wednesday and keep doing all of this work is this lady. I'm telling you, she's the real deal. I don't care what I give her, she'll turn around and give me something just as big. And I was like, you don't have to give me nothing. Oh yeah, I want to. When she honored me, I think it was about a year ago at her event, it changed the course of my destiny, because I was tired of this. But this lady right here, I'm so privileged to have her here. A lot of people, I don't like how they treat her, but I love her. She not only volunteers at this pantry, she is the CEO of Family and Friends of NWI. I ain't seen nobody who work relentlessly outside of myself that anybody call her, she'll get you food. She'll ask me, look, I want to help my seniors. She loves senior citizens. She's at the dialysis feeding people, asking people, and I hate for her to ask people on Facebook. They know what she do, and she have to beg people. You shouldn't have to beg people to help people. And I am so proud to introduce this great, fierce woman of God, Desiree Billips. This is my girl. I'm telling you, I don't take this lightly to bring her here. And she's going to talk a little bit about her foundation for a few minutes and why she volunteered. I'm grateful to have CEOs here of their own. That's how we started. We started through volunteerism, and then they branched off. And so I want y'all to stand up for her. I know y'all may not want to, but she deserves it. She had a lot of tragedy and travesty in her life. Sister died, mama died, another sister died. Something happened to her. There's always something happening, but she always pushed past the pain to come here. Let's give it up for Desiree Billips.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Family and Friends of Northwest Indiana. Back in 2005, my sister Claudia was an advocate for children and adults with special needs. She got me my first job when I was 18, working at CARC. I was a support care staff, so it was a lot of days where a lot of clients would just have a whole lot of behavior problems, and they would just lash out at anybody. I worked maybe 5 years for CARC, and then my sister said, okay, well, we're going to move to Indiana, in which I had to stay in Chicago, married to a fireman, so I couldn't move to Indiana. So she started an organization she called it Social Circle. And what Social Circle did was we advocated for children and adults with special needs, and then we tried to come up with some ideas for them to have some kind of community activities. So we started hosting monthly dances. A lot of the consumers were like, oh, I can't pay $5. So she said, okay, well, I'm going to do it for free. So I'm going to get on the computer and try to find donations. We started doing that for maybe about 2 years. Then my sister went to work, and the clients thought that she was asleep. She wound up having a stroke, and she was in a coma for about 3 months. So me and my sisters we took turns on going to see her. And then later she passed. She always wanted to make sure that the consumers had something to do on a monthly or weekly basis, so she would come up with these adventurous trips and the monthly dances. So when she died, I decided to keep her dream alive, and I changed the name from Social Circle to Family and Friends of Northwest Indiana. So then, $5. Some people were like, oh, I don't want to come, we just serving pizza. So what I decided to do was, I changed it to $10. But I decided I wanted to do a home-cooked meal for the clients. Then I started getting a lot of homeless people that came in because they saw that we had a buffet-style meal. So I cooked, I let them eat. Then it was just like, okay, I want to do a little bit more. So I started collecting clothing. I started doing feedings in the community. I did a lot for my seniors. I love my seniors. My mother always told me to honor their teachings and respect them. So that's what I do. I was on Facebook one day. Yes, I'm on Facebook a lot. I do kind of ask for a lot of stuff, but I do it in a way because I have a lot of seniors that need a lot of things. I have a lot of children that have special needs that need a lot of things, and I never want to see anybody go to bed hungry. So I was on Facebook one day and I saw Apostle, and I'm like, I kind of like her. She's awesome. So I called and asked if I could volunteer. My first day of volunteering here at Daughters of Destiny was amazing. I love to see the smiles on people's faces. The staff are really, really nice. They welcome me with open arms. You know, people don't know anything really about me. I have MS. I've had MS for 12 years. I also have epilepsy. I've had epilepsy for 17 years. There were times when I didn't even think that I could make it because the seizures were so severe. I was having 20 per day. And sitting down for a long time with MS, you spaz up. You don't know how you're going to act. But I make it a point every Wednesday. I wish I could do more, Apostle. I come Wednesday, I just don't come to volunteer, I come to see the smiles on everybody's faces. And with the blessing of Apostle, after each day that we're here on Wednesday, she gives me food. And I take it to my seniors, I take it to the shelters. I do home visits. A lot of people don't do home visits, but I do home visits. I want to make sure that nobody goes to bed hungry. My mom had 11 kids. I'm the 8th child. Out of 11 kids, there's only 6 of us left. So, Apostle, you're not just my good friend. You're a mentor to me. Because there's so many things that I've just learned just from being around you. And for you praying for me, I appreciate that. My kids, my special needs kids, they love you. They're looking for you in prom in November. So just make sure you're there. For Apostle to be a blessing to a lot of seniors and a lot of homeless people, not many people will do that. They would just say, oh, well, I'm just going to come to this pantry and get this food. But when you walk in that door, you're greeted by the staff. Some people do have real nasty attitudes, but we try to curb them with saying, thank you, you have a blessed day. See you next week. Okay, well, you can only have one of those now. Not 2, not 3. But Tony, I'm going to ask Tony. Nope. You gotta go ask Apostle. Okay, give her what she wants. I said, I just gotta make sure I ask first. You give from the heart. From the heart. She'll call and check on me, but she'll see I put a status on Facebook. Yeah. So I had to curb myself and just go on Facebook. I was like, oh no, what you gonna get? Because I get that text, okay. But see, I ask for a lot of things because I get a lot of phone calls, and this family and friends of NWI, it's just me. I do have some volunteers, but they only come around when there's glory to be met. I have board members that don't do nothing. Not a single thing, but they wait till the last day and say, oh, I did this. You didn't do that. I did it by myself. My income is zero, but I have a husband that I've been married to for 29 years. 29 years, and my husband is in-stage kidney failure. So it's days where he doesn't get up, he doesn't do anything. He's grumpy all the time. But he said on Wednesday, I know where you're going. I'm like, I'm going to volunteer. He said, okay, just make sure you're back before I go to dialysis. Anything that I get from anyone, I don't keep for myself. I give it to my seniors, I give it to the homeless, and I give it to the shelters. But if it wasn't for Apostle, I don't think that I can go as long as I have. I mean, she's my mentor. I do have another mentor, Mr. Michael Earhart. He blessed me yesterday with a lot of food, and when I went out to my shelters and my seniors, I only have to make one phone call to my seniors, and they'll have the whole block outside. Oh, Desiree's coming, she got some food. And they're very appreciative. I have a few that says, oh, can I come volunteer? Sure. But I don't want you to be a one-time thing. If you don't volunteer, volunteer from your heart. Because everybody wants something for free. But if you do it the right way, in the godly way, you'll still continue to get more blessings every single day. So to everyone that welcomed me to Daughters of Destiny, I appreciate you. I may be in pain sometimes, but I will never let you know unless I'm gotta go to the bathroom and just cry a little bit, but you'll never know. And that's it's rough. It's very rough. You lose your eyesight, you can't walk. Sometimes you can't even go to the bathroom. It's rough. But I stay focused. I keep going. If I don't stay busy, I'm bored. I'll find something. But this lady right here. Right here. My mom's been there for 32 years. So I was raised by my sisters, but I don't have my sisters. All my sisters are gone except for one. So when I get some good news, the first person I be trying to call, he say, I can't call Phyllis. And I can't call Zola. I call Apostle. I've never got a big donation from Coca-Cola before. Any other. First person I called was Apostle. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this donation. Can I bring it to you? She didn't say no. She told me the truth. You know, pop expired pretty soon, so you know we gotta get rid of it. And so that's what I did. I didn't do it for myself. I shared it with Apostle. I shared it with Michael Earhart. I shared it with the shelters, the group homes. I I shared it. Because God blessed me with it, so I'm going to bless everybody else I can think of with it. And you know, when I'm bored, I cook. And I just don't cook for one person. I can cook a $20 meal that'll feed 50 people. Actually, I have to cook tomorrow for the homeless on Friday. But Apostle, you opened up so many doors for me by volunteering and just giving the knowledge that you have given me. I truly appreciate it. I don't just bring you things because you give me things. I give you things because I love you. And I love you too, but you don't. I'm not looking for your shoes. I just appreciate the fact that you allowed me, from family and friends, to come and tell you guys a little bit about what we do. I love my special needs kids. That's one thing nobody will ever touch. If I get a call saying that somebody did anything to my special needs kids, we have a problem. A very big problem. We just recently lost one of our clients, and I wanted to do something very special for the group home. I wanted to send them to Indiana Beach. I'm almost there, because I got to sponsor 32 kids. But I'm almost there. I'm working hard to make sure that they all have a good time. When I walk in here on Wednesday, I leave at 9 o'clock from my house to get here, well, 10 o'clock to get here at 11 o'clock, just to get here. And he's like, well, I'm going to be late today. Nope, if I'm late, I'm on Facebook Live because I know she's praying. I'm not going to miss that prayer. I need prayer. And she gives it to me. I think she understands that when you're going through a rough time and you don't have anybody to be there for you, you can always call her. It's very hard. I vent a lot. I do vent a lot on Facebook, I have to admit. But I'm going to let them know that families sometimes stick together, and family doesn't always stick together. You have to get outside people to be your family. And Apostle is my family. She is not my friend. She is my family. And I appreciate you. So thank you, Daughters of Destiny, Apostle Bridget Outlaw, for allowing me to volunteer at your shelter. Well, your pantry. I say shelter because one day you will own one. I see that. God has a lot of plans for you. But there's plenty of times when I knew I should have been dead with 25 seizures in one day and going blind and not able to get out the bed and walk. But I'm still here. I might be in pain, but I'm still here. So everybody, love each other, respect each other. Don't be afraid to say I love you. Don't be afraid to give a hug. Because you never know if tomorrow is going to be your day. Apostle, you always make me cry, but today I held you.
I saw you cry.
Well, it comes from joy. It comes from joy. And just knowing that you have friends that are there to hold you down when you need it the most. So I appreciate you. And thank you for letting me volunteer. I'm going to be here as long as God allows me to be here. Thank you. That was amazing. I love it.
We have, wow, we have other